Toni Chowdhury. I'm a success strategist, and you can find me at tonichowdhury.com. And today I'm going to talk about fear. Fear of starting something or pursuing your dreams or doing anything that takes a little bit of risk. So recently I have been doing a study on what stops people from doing what they really want to do, maybe pursuing their passion, maybe they have a dream, maybe they want to start a new career or even start a business, or maybe it's a busy mom who just wants to take a little bit of extra time for herself and do something she really loves other than just parenting, and what stops her from doing just that. So I have actually spoken to quite a few people already, and the thing that I keep hearing is fear stops them. Fear in different forms. So what I heard is, people are afraid to invest money in a business venture because they're afraid to lose it. Very valid fear, okay? Then I've also heard that what if, they invest the time, the energy, and the money, and then the idea fails? Very valid fear. Then I've also heard that a mom who wants to invest time in herself can't do it because she's afraid that she's not going to live up to her commitments and expectations to her family. A very valid fear again. So I keep hearing different versions of the same thing. And when I really started analyzing, I realized that it basically is fear, And the thing is that we all have fear, animals and humans alike, okay? We all possess that emotion, and that can be paralyzing. It can hold us back from doing things that we really want to do, from living our life to the fullest, because we are afraid to fail, we are afraid of being judged, we are afraid of disappointing, not just others, but even ourselves. And some people are even afraid of success because they say that, what if I succeed and then, I lose my friends and my family will look down upon me as maybe I've done something unscrupulous to get into so much, success and wealth, etc. But I have been doing a lot of reading on exactly this thing because I suffered from exactly the same emotion, which is fear. But mine was a little bit different in the sense that I was afraid that I was not good enough. And that is a fear. I think that is a fear that most women possess. And I'm sure a lot of men as well, that we are not good enough to do this, and who are we to be doing this, and we don't deserve this, etc. So I really want to tell you that, courage is not the absence of fear. It really isn't. And I don't know who to attribute this quote to, because there are so many people that have quoted the same thing a little bit differently. But it goes like this, that courage is really not the absence of fear. It's only doing something despite fear. Okay, so if you don't try to do something and you stop yourself even before you've tried, you won't know if you would have succeeded. What if you would have succeeded? Then you would never, you would look back, because they say hindsight is 20/20, right? And then you would look back and say, I was afraid for no reason, because look at this, I have been able to do it. So I would encourage you to really analyze what is stopping you. And obviously, you can take certain risks and you may not be able to take certain risks, but what's the harm in just taking one step that moves you out of your comfort zone? Just one step. Maybe it'll work. Maybe you'll find another way. Maybe you don't know that after that first step, where do you go? But taking that first step will probably open up the possibility of 10 more steps. We don't know unless we try. And there is no failure in life. Believe me, if we fall down and we stay down, that is failure. But if you fall down, but you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going, that is not failure. It's an opportunity. And I used to believe that, we fail. And I believed all of this. I believed that I wasn't good enough, etc. But what I found, ever since I started my business about 7 years ago, or rather a series of businesses that I've had, is that when you can't do something the way you wanted to do it, the results are not as expected. It is just an opportunity to learn how to do it better. that's when it pushes us to find a better alternative. What's bad about that, right? So I really hope that, you will face your fears. You will first understand, you'll try to understand what it is that's really holding you back. Because when you keep asking yourself the question, why am I not doing this? So if I give you a quick example, say I want to, earn, say, $1,000 by the end of this week, and I say, I'm afraid. I said, oh my God, I don't think I can do it. And then I question myself, but why can I not do it? And then I'll answer and say, well, I don't know how to. And then I can ask again, why don't I know how to? What could I do different that would give me the option or create the opportunities? And I can tell myself, maybe I can try to find a client for my coaching business, or try to find a client for my photography business, and I will be able to earn that $1,000. And then I can keep asking myself why. Then I say, how do I find that client? And then I can brainstorm within myself and say, these are the different options. So you see, it's a progression, right? You start with one step, and then you go take another step. You take another step. And like I always tell my students, that you don't need to see until the end of the bridge. You just need to take the next few steps. You just need to see the next 50 feet. And then you'll see another 50 feet, and so on till you get to the end of the bridge. You do need to take that first step and see, the first few feet. So I really hope that I've been able to shed some light on how you can tackle your fears and how you can question your fears. And really, are they really fears that should hold you back from living a dream that you really want to live? Please share if you think that somebody will benefit from this. Maybe you know someone that's, holding back on their dreams and opportunities, whatever, and this would help them. And maybe you'll just be that person who can change their life, right? So I hope to see you again in another video, and I hope that you'll follow me on social media, and take care and stay focused on your success. Stay focused on eliminating your fears. Bye for now.